In dealing with debt, bank downgrades and that Fitch downgrade to the U.S. credit is having a ripple effect in the bond market and a trickle-down effect on Americans trying to buy a home. We are turning to Jeff Ostrowski, a journalist and retail analyst at Bankrate.com. Hello to you, Jeff. And what reaction are you seeing in the mortgage market just from that Fitch downgrade?
So the downgrade created just what homebuyers don't want, which is more upward pressure on mortgage rates. And so the way it works is that the 30-year fixed mortgage rate is most closely tied to the 10-year Treasury yield. And when the 10-year Treasury yield goes up, mortgage rates typically go up. And that's what happened after the downgrade. Investors perceived more risk to Treasury debt, and therefore they required higher rates.
What's the latest forecast on mortgage rates?
So unfortunately for buyers and for people considering a refinance, it doesn't seem like mortgage rates are going to fall significantly in the near future. Rates were at 7.09%, so just over 7% in Bankrate's latest national survey. And the consensus is they're not going to move too far in either direction in the next few months. The economy is still going strong. Fears of a recession seem to be fading. And so because of that, it seems like mortgage rates are probably going to hold in this 6.5% to a little over 7% range for the foreseeable future.
What's happening with home prices around the country, and has the housing recession ended?
So home prices are still very high. In the June report from the National Association of Realtors, the median home price was the second highest it had ever been. So we'd been hearing a lot of talk about a housing recession, and there has been a sharp slowdown in home sales over the past couple of years, but home prices have really held steady. They're still going up in some parts of the country, like the Southeast. In places like California and the rest of the West Coast, they came down, but they didn't come down a whole lot. So we're not seeing a price crash like we saw during the Great Recession. And surprisingly to everyone, we're seeing home prices really stay strong. And that's just because there's a real shortage of homes for sale. And that's what's really boosting prices.
Any advice for people who are in the market and want to buy a home right now?
The advice for buyers is be prepared to go to battle. We're back in a housing shortage. It's not quite as intense as it was in the depths of the pandemic, where a house would go on the market and get 40 or 50 offers. But many homes are selling for over their asking price. They're getting multiple offers. And a lot of homeowners just aren't putting their houses on the market. They're locked into those super low mortgage rates that they got a few years ago. And so because of that, there just aren't a lot of homes on the market. And if you're out there shopping, you're going to have to be prepared to do battle with other bidders.
Thank you for your updates, Jeff.
All right. Thank you very much.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.